really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the UL Monroe Warhawks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. Bring you sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Rebels will kick this away to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys with a focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Here from the shotgun. Some hard running there through a tackle. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Rebels offense comes out for their first possession today. And Kirk, how cool is this matchup? We got an elite quarterback. We talked to him about the opportunity to face a corner on the other side who's just as elite.
You know, anytime that you're a corner and you consider yourself the best in the country, there's no better opportunity than going up against one of the top quarterbacks in the country. Let's see who can step up and show that they're the better player.
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. Now it's 2nd down here. They'll feed the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Caught by the receiver. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the Rebels pick up enough yardage for a first down. Productive drive in the making, a first down at their own 42. On first down, it's play action. And it's caught in the crossing pattern. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Tight end has got it. He defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Important second down play coming up. They'll run the option. The back's got it on a pitch. Brought down after the nice spin move. Just a small gain by the offense.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Quarterback still with the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we got a big 4th down coming up.
The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. He hands it off from the gun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. And he'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Terrell. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the 1st down here on 3rd and short. A quick throw out left, complete. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And the Warhawks will try to keep this drive moving. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defense coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. A change of direction. That gain moves the ball to the 17. 1st down.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to...
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Flowers. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Hands it off on the counter. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
QB bootlegs here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. It's UL Monroe in the lead. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. First down and more. He's still running. He stopped him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. And the Rebels keep the football on the move.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. Knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Ball handed off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Warhawks are moving quickly down the field. They feed the fullback this time. They test the middle but get stopped. That run goes nowhere. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. It's a draw play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Receiver makes the catch. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Spinning out of the tackle. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
The point after attempt. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The UL Monroe offense back out there now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Fights off a defender. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Quarterback keeps the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. QB gets the first, now looking for more. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Play action fake, looking to throw. And it's caught! Touchdown, Warhawks!
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Football comes out. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway. The offense is set up with excellent field position. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Warhawks come to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Warhawks trying to cash in here in the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Looks like one more play here before halftime. The minute's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable 1st half of football so far today in Oxford. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best 1st half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the 2nd half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Warhawks will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Running with purpose. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off.
Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. This time a completion. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a 1st down at the 17. And the Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Oh, play fake, looking to throw. Finds his target. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with
touchdown, Rebels. And that will give them the lead now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the Warhawks offense back on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun, and they'll stop him after a short gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Terrell. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That play will move the sticks. Set them up 1st down at the 42. The Warhawks looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Tries the right with a quick throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! It'll be enough for a 1st down. Brought down at the 43. First down at their own 43. Suddenly they're no longer backed up at near midfield after that one explosive play. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. We get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And the Rebels offense is on the move now. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaking tackles. The Rebels looking to cash in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Quick throw testing the middle. It is intercepted. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment. Check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down at the 45, and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And they'll give it to the back. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks into the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Right for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here and maybe hold them to 3 points.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UL Monroe. What a grab in the end zone and a clutch moment.
Number 20.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first out is still going. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And the Rebels pick up enough for a first down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion on first down makes it second and 10 from the 47. And he's back to throw again on second down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Here comes the UL Monroe offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Defense is coming after him. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Not much on that play, brought down short.
You know, that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. There's the handoff. Ooh, juke, they passed a man. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now will they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane?
Game moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. And that puts them back on top.
Well, you talking about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. QB decides to keep it here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. A play action, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get him as much speed on the field as you can.
The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
The UL Monroe offense back out there now. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Pounding away with the run game. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Here's a carry for the fullback. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. They'll try the right here. Oh, what a move. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down, and that should be ball game.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.